at Supercar Blondie here. We're going to take a look at this super exclusive Revington Roadster here in London. Here it is. It's a Lamborghini. And you may think, if you look at it from the front, right? What does it remind you of? An Aventador. We'll get into that later on. But basically, this is a special Murcielago when it first came out. It's like all of the mechanics and the components are based on the Murcielago, but then they've completely redesigned the body. And this is the result. At first, there was a Revington that came out. It was the coupe version, 20 pieces, and they were all sold out before the car was even officially released. So there was a massive, massive demand for these. So that was in 2007, those coupe versions came out. And then after that, Lamborghini decided to come out with the Roadster version. So there are only 15 of these in the world, and one of them is right here. If we just have a look around here, like this grey, this is called the Special Revington Grey. So all of these cars came off the production line in this grey.
This thing is modeled or inspired by the fighter jet F-22 Raptor.
You can explain what a Raptor jet is, because apparently you play with it you use it in like video games and stuff.
It's a
jet. I know it's a real jet.
Real fighter jet.
Yeah, okay.
I think used by the US Army or whatever. This whole color scheme and these edges and everything is basically stealth mode Raptor-ish, right?
Yeah.
So you can go undetected at top speed of 330 kilometers an hour.
So this is a V12. This has around 660 horsepower. Now, can we talk about the price?
Yeah.
So when this car first came out, it was between like 1.3 to 1.56 million dollars. Now, in 2007, that's a shitload of money. When this was sold in 2007, it was the most expensive Lamborghini to date at, around 1.3 to 1.5 million dollars. That was like $900,000 more than the standard Murcielago. So what they had to do was these brake lights and the indicator lights are actually heat resistant because of the heat coming from the engine, how close the engine is to the tail lights. They actually had to make them specially heat resistant, which is quite interesting.
Look at these future lights. Whoa.
These future lights. Yeah, I suppose. So if you got a Revington, basically this is what you got. There was no personalization, customization. It was always this color scheme on the outside and the inside.
So you say like 34 Revingtons look all the same?
Apparently.
Nice.
We close this one. Now this is what everyone talks about, this dash. So apparently you can put it in, like a road mode, and then you can actually put it in like jet mode. Ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna press this button here. Jet fighter mode.
That's worth £500,000 at least.
Look, there's the button that you press to change it from mode to mode. Look, these little things come up like wings.
Oh, that's really cool.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So from neutral, you've got the wings coming up.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's another button here. Jet fighter wings. So cool.
When you bought this car, it was around 1.3 to 1.5 mil, right? We've established that. Now, there are only 35 of these cars in the world, so you would think over time, we're 10 years later, this car should be worth way more than that, but it's not. It's still worth around the same amount. So this one is actually on sale here at Joe Macari's for around $1.3 million. So pretty much the same price that they came out with when it was first for sale. So why is that? If you look at the Revington and at the front of the car, it looks very, very similar to the car next to it, the Aventador. So when this comes out, looking very similar to this, people are going, well, hang on a minute. So this has got higher performance, better capabilities, better technology, and it's cheaper than this, and it looks even more aggressive and has a pretty similar front when you look at this, right? That maybe that's why this kind of not lost in value, but didn't appreciate as much as probably the owners wanted it to. They would have thought this is a collectible, but now you've got this in the running. Aventador.
Now that is the SV.
This is the SV. Okay. You ready? We're gonna blow these people away.
That's just mad.
This car beeps non-stop. I've not heard anything like it. Listen to this.
You clearly never flew an F-22 Raptor plane.
Clearly not. Let's try that again.
Andy, how many blonde girls come here before and just taken the Remington out for a spin?
None.
It's a beast, man. It's an absolute beast. Alright, enjoy the ride.
Alright, off we go.
Turn the camera on. Oh, you're spitting at me. Just spat at me.
So this reminds me of the gearbox in the old Vantage. I don't know if you drove that, did you? The one where it lurches a little bit? Oh! Like you have to take your foot off the accelerator in order to change gears. The newer Lamborghinis are very easy to drive. You know, you turn it on and off you go. These ones, you know, are a bit more temperamental. Yeah, it's like an experience. Gone for a spin in the Revington. At first, when you're going slowly, You have to go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi until it changes gears. Okay, it doesn't take that long, but it's a little bit of a lag until, you know, it switches into the second gear. There's no drive mode, I don't think, which is interesting. So with newer supercars, you can flick it into drive mode and then it'll just automatically change gears. But I think, what I can tell, I can't see any drive mode. So I can only, what happens then is you just, or it's always in manual with pedal shifts, so you have to use the pedal shift to go up and down a gear. Then once you start going fast, it's a completely different story. This car is amazing, and you can put it into Corsa mode, which is here. And the gear shift responds much quicker. So shift up and you hardly notice it shifting. Alright, safely back with the Revington. Someone yelled out as we were driving home, "Take your rental back." Pretty sure you can't rent this. Really, really enjoyed driving that. And I'm kind of getting into the older models of Lamborghinis because today's models are pretty easy to drive actually. With the Hurricane, you just get in, turn it on and go. With something like this, it just makes it more of an experience to drive. So that is that's my day with the Lamborghini Revington Roadster. Thank you so much to Joe Macari for welcoming us into your showroom and just, yeah, letting us see what you have. Over here, look, right next to the SV, I'm like, what's that Audi doing here? Apparently this Audi is quite a cool Audi. It was built in '95 and it's actually a mix of Porsche and Audi combined. It's actually got Porsche seats. And it's not a cheap Audi, 95 model, and it's going for about 50,000. Right, so they've just inserted Porsche seats there on the front. We'll show you something here, look. So in a Porsche, right, you'd have to move the seat forward so someone else can get in the back, right? So they've literally just inserted these seats in the front, but you wouldn't need them in this car because you've got back doors. And if we go around the back, you can actually see there's Audi and Porsche together. There's the DeLorean. If you haven't seen my vlog on the DeLorean yet, make sure to go and check it out. Been driving that around England as well. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's vlog about the Revington. I've absolutely loved driving it. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel because I've got so many cool cars coming. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. Love you guys.